Why, hello everybody, it's GleeCon, and I am one more time bringing you another episode of Lore of Warcraft. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to do a Dire Maul North tribute run. I've never done this before, so this is something pretty cool. You're going to get to see for the first time in my long career of playing WoW. I've never done this when it's relevant. I hear people talking about it all the time. I have a little guide going on. So I'm going to try to follow that. Most of the people in this group have not done it themselves either. We maybe have one or so veteran that can help carry it, but I have all the materials according to the guide that I think I'll need. I think the conceit of this experience is that you don't fight any of the bosses, and you use some kind of cute or like tricksy way to get past all of the different bosses. And that's we're just waiting on our last person to get here. I'm going to be on heals today, which is okay. I actually kind of prefer healing on this paladin. Shocker. It all just had to come full circle. By the end of the road, by the time I'm level 60 and doing Dire Maul, and this is really our last thing before we start raiding. And what do we wind up with? It turns out healing is the most fun on a paladin all along, especially since I have literally every single piece of gear is a healing gear. They're all plus healing except for this Mark of the Chosen. The only thing I have that doesn't contribute to my healing prowess. And then my helmet and cape are mana per second, not extra plus heal, but I feel like it's actually pretty useful. I'll take that too. I have about plus 300 healing if you add up all my stats between all the things I've gotten, so that's pretty cool. So I'll be popping over a lot throughout this video. By the way, stay a while and listen if I didn't say that. To look at this guide, it says what you're supposed to do for each boss. I decided to do a tribute run because there's no real quests that matter for like a non-tribute run. All of the quests seem to come out of doing a tribute run. If you do a tribute run, you can get a quest at the end, which is going to require us to run Dire Maul West again, and then get back in here on an open tribute run. So, that is what it is. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're just going to have to do another Dire Maul West run on another day. A Dire Maul West run, and yesterday that took us a while. So this will slow our show down by one day, but that's okay. It's not really the end of the world. So what it means is that Wednesday we'll be doing a Dire Maul West run instead of a wrap-up run. And then I'll be getting, when we kick off our first Monday episode, when we relegate Classic to being just Monday now that we're at the end game, we switch over and we start doing retail 5 days a week. It'll be the wrapping up and setting up for Upper Blackrock Spire and Dire Maul that first week. There are little things that we're going to do. Our first episode on New Year's Day for retail is going to just primarily be creating some characters and doing the New Year's events. We might do a little more, depending on time. I'm going to start setting up those. I have just a few days left to do it, but I'm pretty far along in the spreadsheets and wrapping up all of the quests in the game. I have a few that I found. I have, like, for instance, no quest listed for Onyxia's Lair and Blackwing's Lair. That's not true. There are some. You can tell because there's a quest called Victory for the Alliance that then opens up to Celebrating Good Times. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, like, plop every... We're going to have to try to sort of filter every single quest in the game and find our way through. There's really... We're just hoping, we're relying on Questy for some of these. Same thing with Blackwing Lair. If you come over here, like Black Hand's Command. That is you get that after doing Blackrock North. The Matron Protectorate. Drakefire Amulet we have, but the Pip Quick one we talked about already. Hot Fiery Death. The Lord of Blackrock that comes from Nefarian. That's just getting the head. The Matron Protectorate. That's the little baby Drac. So we actually did talk about that one too. So actually most of these I've covered them and found them all. There's very few that we haven't done. We're going to be picking up some of these on the next one. We're just waiting on this person who accidentally flew to Feathermoon rather than the other person. And they're waiting on the boat. It's quicker to swim. But, oh well. That's okay. I'm not going to nitpick on that. So I guess let's start looking at what we have to do here. So on this guide, so you enter right here and you have this courtyard. The first boss is in the middle. His name is Guard Moldar. So for Guard Moldar, you don't want to. The whole point of the tribute run is you don't kill any of the named guards. I guess because they're going to pay you tribute and you're going to become the king, or someone else is. I don't know. So it says just hug the northern wall and head west, climbing the northern ramp. So we're going to hug the northern wall, head west, and climb the northern ramp somehow without fighting that guard. We do not want to aggro him. That's it. There's nothing special, but at the end, you would normally kill him in order to get this key. However, the key can be picked up from the True Silver, by using the True Silver Skeleton key. So we will be able to get into the next area or whatever, because I bought a True Silver Skeleton key. Okay, the next boss is called Stomper Krieg. So as you see him, he will be drunkenly dancing if you look at the map right there before we go into the next area. Again, it says, hug the northern wall, head west, keep clearing trash. You'll notice him dancing. Don't kill him. You wait for him to dance himself to sleep and then walk by. All right, so then now that someone else brought it up, I joined in on the that. All right, so that one's easy. We just don't take the bait. We wait for him to fall asleep. That'll get us into this room with Guard Fengus. So it says Guard Fengus. The idea is to sneak to loot the chest in the middle of his area. So we have a druid. Stealth up, wait for him to pad away, loot the chest, and then go back. Okay, or we could have the hunter. Go over there. So we have a couple classes because we have a hunter and we have a druid. That could help us get this key, which will then let us go into this area. That brings us into the main room with Guard Slipkick. We do not kill him. We'll go over there, open the trap, and then wait for him to patrol and get frozen in the trap. Okay, so that's that. That's that little one. Okay. And then there's also this other guard dude that you'll need, but first you go up to Captain Crumcrush. And you're looking for the tannin basket. You want to loot that and then head back down, get the suit, don't equip it, go back forward into Crom Crush's room, equip the suit, talk to him. So I have everything else needed to make that suit. And then you'll be in the final room. Well, Gordok, do not kill the king, but do not kill Chorush. He must live. Okay. And then when that's all done, I guess, now that he's dead, we're the new king. So someone comes in, I think you get a couple other little baby quests, and so that's what we're going to try to replicate here. All right, so now we're all here, and we're going to check this out. We're going to head into Dire Maul North. At the very end, the druid wants to go down to Elven Legends. That's pretty easy. That's just going down into the library. Shouldn't be a big deal. The reason why we're going to have to run Dire Maul West is I believe once you become the king, somebody gives you a quest to kill the prince or something like that. I don't know. And in Dire Maul West, and then you have to go back and turn it in again when there's an active tribute run. After this is over, we could also leave the tribute run. We could leave it open for niceness, but we don't have a warlock or summons or anything like that. So I'm not really particularly worried about that. It's also super early in the day. But I guess people like to come for buffs and all that stuff. Alright, so this is a pretty, we're getting pretty used to this little place. Pretty cool little instance. I've had fun with it so far. And it's not nearly as rough as, like, Blackrock Depths or Upper Blackrock Spire. Those are some rough dungeons. Like, I feel like this place is much more chill. That person says they're lagging, but I don't know. Maybe, like, on their actual computer. Alright, so this is the Crescent Key. We'll go in here. And this is Dire Maul North, so here we go. Okay. Alright, so we have some buffs here. They're gonna tank. And oh, I forgot. That guy actually, I should have that. I don't even know who the tank is supposed to be. I'm back to a one-handed sword now, so that's neat. Cool. No, we don't want to... No. All right. I think we go this way. I think we stay up. Yeah, we gotta skip the... No. Yeah, we don't need to do the... I don't think we don't... I think we go around this way. This is gonna be it. Okay, so yeah, I don't know who the tank is. Okay, so not sure what's quite going on here, but I should probably know that for my healing. Alright, so... yeah, I don't know at all where we're going. Because there's a door right here. Says it requires the crescent key. You're already... After this fight, I'm gonna rebuff everybody, I guess. Okay. I mean, my plus healing is a pretty nice set, though. Alright, so let's try this again. Now I'm switching him to plus heals, too. It's just a pretty nice little way to heal, you know? It's kind of nice. Don't need that ring. I mean, that necklace. Mana's fine. Okay, so this is a little trio pack. I just have to be careful that I'm really paying attention. Okay. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I just have no AoE heal. That's a big downgrade for. That's a big flaw in being a paladin healer. Not a downgrade, it's just, yeah, like, that's just part of the... Those are decent gloves. But not, like... Okay. Get scrapping. Okay, so we need to go to the north wall. What big thing? Okay. Yeah, I am honestly a little lost. Oh, he's mind controlling it. The priest has mind controlled it. That's cool. Alright, so if you look at our map, I think we're already kind of in the second little area. Yeah, I don't know. I think we go to the north. Some dude. And we have to wait. Why are we waiting? Yeah, we're gonna wait for this little Pat. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, so we're in the second little room already because we're really trying to minimize where we go, what we clear. Oh, that Mastiff is mind-controlled and polymorphed? Oh, no. She's a pet parrot. Interesting. What is that? What the heck is that? Lunar Festival? Stay away from that light mob. Okay. put stuff back on people. Okay. I mean, but as you can see, kind of overall, this is like not a bad way. It's okay so far. Ow, I got interrupted. Stupid Mastiff Jawbone. We're gonna have to ditch these soon. Okay, this is the ramp they want us to go up, I guess. That's Fengus's chest. Don't kill Stomper Krieg. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we need to stealthily go to this chest. And don't pull this dude. They're just practicing. Okay. Alright, so we got that. We're already on the third one, and we didn't even see that guy. So we got that key. Okay. So now we need to go to this other room on the other side. Okay, so we walk around this way. So it's not even as complicated as it really seems, because we just kind of walk around. That part was the tricky part, because you need to be real sneaky. You can see the Gordok courtyard key. Happy to report mission was successful. Love it. Alright, so far we've gotten already past 3 of the potential bosses. I was gonna cleanse that, I promise. Alright, I'm just building my sword up too, since my stats are so low. I'm gonna need that Gordok shackle key in case we need this for a quest. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think he's like bloodthirsting himself or something too. That's also helping the life spike so low so quickly. Sometimes I'm like, whoa, what happened? But I think that's what's going on. He's mind controlled, so. Me smash, you die. Ow. Okay. But so far this is going pretty smooth. Honestly, if it goes at this speed, like this is quicker than a regular dungeon. Oh, we've mind controlled that guy now. I mean, they can hit pretty hard. DPS seems like it's pretty tough. But yeah, I mean, what do you really... Because we're not doing a full clear, we've basically cleared half the freaking dungeon already. Okay? I did a little overheal on that one. don't like doing that, but we're okay on mana right now, so it's not the end of the world. And you get a crit right there, you're going to do some overhealing no matter what. Yeah, so we're just kind of clearing our way through this top half of the dungeon. Let me go ahead and buff everybody. Let's make everybody buff boys again. Actually, yeah, I want that on him. Alright, everybody's a buff boy. Okay, so that's a door right there, I think. Are we hugging this? Oh, we do not want that guard right there. So you wait for him to pad away. Did he have the Gordok courtyard key? Yeah. Okay, so we got into the Halls of Destruction now. I don't know when I needed that other key, but... Okay, so here we are. Into the Halls of Destruction. Into the second half. There are some minions. Some kinda, like... These are like warlock... Well, I can't cleanse that. Whoa. Kind of a tricky... Oh, maybe she was bubbled before? Okay. I'm good on those. Oh, these stupid little minions. Whoa. Whoa, what are they? Why are they hitting so hard? Alright, so in the next room we have to set the trap because we've now made it down here, so we're waiting for the guard slip track, whatever. Alright, so it's where we want to take out the demon, I guess, first. Yikes. Come on, man. Okay, so he's taking a lot of DPS. But not the end of the world. Okay. So far, so good. Here's a carrion swarmer. Okay. These look like these just look like a normal mobs that you would put why can't they get them? That you would do some AoE for it, yeah. Okay. Yes, delicate insect wing. Very happy to get that. Psych. Alright, so we're getting close to the area where we're going to want the... Okay, so... Alright, so they said we need patience. Please wait. There's the trap. I know we have to wait for him to pat. There's these little eyes, and the eyes can also mess you up, I believe. They summon some crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm okay on that. Let's toss some of these stupid things. I don't need the dog jawbones. Or this. Or this. So there's the guard. We don't want him. Yeah, he pats around. He walks over there, so you need the guard. You need that. What? Yeah, we have to wipe. Maybe... I think I'm cooked. I think I'm technically considered in combat. Dang it, so that's a wipe. That stinks. Alright, so... we cannot kill that. You can't kill the named guard. So that was just a really bad... That person in the party caused us to wipe. It was unfortunate. I also think it's funny that the person rushing us along is the person that caused us to wipe. They just walked up, as you saw. They just they said they got distracted by their cat. They said their cat was making, in real life, making noises like they were in pain, and it distracted them, but it was just an unfortunate spot because they were right up in the path of the guard. And aggroed him, and you're cooked. And then the druid went to fight him. I just don't get why everyone is running to healers instead of dying peacefully. That is... What are they doing? That's east, guys. Those two are over there by the east side. I mean, I could get there on my own, but I followed. They said no one wanted to follow me. I am there. Alright, so here we are again. A little painful, but not the end of the world. Okay, there we have the dwarf priest, I guess. Yeah, they went into the east door. Those two people went in the east side. Okay, so we are. I mean, I should be more chill. I'm just gonna wait. I kind of wanted to see where some of this other stuff was. So you could see the first guy down here. He's chilling somewhere by the... You can kind of see him right there, Guard Moldar. Somewhere over here. I don't know where this other one is. See, there's a regular crescent key. Will get you into this gate. I don't know where that comes from. But I also think, yeah, there's some roots and crap over there. I think there's like a dancing guy somewhere. He's got to be over here, according to the map. But again, you don't want to kill him. So I think that's just how you would do it if you were trying to fight all the regular bosses. Luckily, we haven't wasted any resources, so if this turned out poopy, they'll be okay. I don't know what these people are doing. There we go. All right. Okay, so back we go. Try it again. Now we got it, but now we have to slip past that other guard again. Hopefully it won't be too tough, but you just have to be careful. Can't just blindly run. That was just a pain. And that was a shame too, because it wasn't even like, oh, we screwed up, we overpulled, we wiped, whatever. It was just, IRL got us. So this platform is where we would have got that one thing from. The key from the chest in the middle, so that's cool. But yeah, truly, I've never done a tribute run before. What's this little dog chilling right there? Don't need him. Okay, now we just make sure that that dude's not padding around. Okay. You hear that noises sometimes. There, finally, the druid's there too. Oh, the druid was in stealth, so that's good. What did I just get hit with? Oh, a mistletoe season's greetings, so that's good. Alright, so here we are, back in the cave.
May your generosity be returned to you 100-fold.
Alright, so that's him waiting. He's padding. We gotta pull that. Yeah. Yeah, we probably have to pull and LOS the... Okay, so I'm healing this guy now. There you go. Yeah, we want to bring it back. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I didn't think that I would be able to get that trap right there. I'm banished, so... Okay. Yeah, so now I can trap after this. And we don't get that guy yet.
I'm out of range.
I'm gonna do that quest after. Okay, so I'll read that quest after. Like when we're in more chill situation. I don't want to read it right now. It's too stressful with everything. Oh. Alright, so now he's trapped. He's good to go. No, 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 no. I'm good. We need the... We need the, Did they already have the stuff?
I can't loot that right now. I can't loot that right now. I can't
Oh.
loot that right now.
They're already on it. Ah, the shackle key. That's a different quest. I see. We could have rolled on that. Yeah, they should have... We probably should have rolled on that. But, whatever. Okay. So, that's annoying. The tannin must be in the next room? I don't know. So that was kind of lame. Because I thought that guy was... I forgot that... I didn't realize... I didn't do my research. That was a shackle key goblin. I would have liked to have done that quest, but whatever. It is what it is. We'll read that one. That'll become Vanity Project fodder or whatever. We'll try that. We're gonna have to run this dungeon once more anyway. So... and now we have a shackle key, so... right there, so now I know we can turn that in for that other quest, but we'll read that when we're reading up our other stuff. Okay, so now... I don't remember where we get the tannin from. Obviously, I didn't see... Well, I mean, I think the tannin's in the next room, but I don't even know where we turn it in. I think it's after... Well, I'm stunned. Alright, so, yep, just fighting more of these warlocks. I mean, I guess we're more or less successful on this mission. I'm just, you know, it is what it is here. It's, something about this run is... You know, when I can't accomplish the things that I want to do, and you know, but live and learn. Now I know, so that's a dungeon that we're gonna need to accomplish on another episode. And that could be like, you know, whatever. We're doing that forever because, like we're just running this over and over again. Okay, so here's another pack of dudes. Okay. I got curse-tongued. I hate it when I get curse of tongues on myself. See, sometimes they're immune to that. Like, I can't cleanse that, but then sometimes I can. Maybe it's the same tooltip or whatever for both, but they're actually different buffs. Maybe that's what's going on. I bet you that's what it is. Alright, so again, we continue these rooms here. Just gotta be careful about the way we pull as we climb this tower. We only have one more guard to get by. And that is the one we have to build a suit for. Oh, I see it. Back there. I have a shackle key. That's why. See, there you go. That was a different tooltip. I mean, that was a different thing. It wasn't an actual banish. But a lot of the times, it will not show if I can't cleanse it. LVY will make it to where it doesn't show the tooltip on my thing. So that's interesting. For that one it does. I guess it's important to know who has it on them, just for... Maybe there's a way I could bubble them out of it or something. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we're pretty far into a Dire Maul tribute run here. For those of you that are just joining in, like that's how you watch YouTube videos. Or listen to podcast style content, you just randomly join in an hour into the video or whatever. Why not? I'm coming at this bad boy with my one-handed sword. I'm gonna chop him. Yeah. Yeah. Swooping and diving. Alright, let's get the tannin. It's the last thing we need for this. Got it. Says it spawned a boss. There he goes. No, it puts the tannin in the basket. Or else it gets the mallet again. So that's a little Buffalo Bob, Silence of the Lambs joke. A joke I like to use on my wife all the time. I already have that. I have one already. Alright, so... Wouldn't even let me roll in it because I already have one. Alright, so somewhere in here... I'm on my toes. Let's rebuff everybody. Alrighty. they went after me first. Rude. I don't know why I am being selected as the threat. They barely even saw me doing healing. Why are they seeing me doing healing? How about my sword, huh? Oh, you biscuit eater. I was trying to get my sword skills up. Said you disarmed me? How about that, huh? Yeah, that's right. How do you like that level 47 sword action, you buster? Alright, we pulled one pack. There's 2 packs to go. Alright, so there's a couple Reavers here. Reaver style. Alright, so this is where we would have to use the blacksmithing key. My mithril key. Oops. Yeah. I'm coming at you with my sword. My sword fighting sword. How do you like that? Haha. Okay. Alright, I have a true silver key. Which I have 2 of these. Instead of a failed attempt. Got it. So that's where we needed that key for. Nice. Cucaracha died with my... Look at that sword. That's a weird little sword. Alright, what's in this room? Just some dudes. Reavers. I think there's a Pat here. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. How are they checking if there's a Pat? I'm just, spicy this morning. Oh, she's like using mind view. Alright. I mean, that's kind of cool, actually, from like an RP element. We are using a lot more skills than I typically see used. So that's cool. Oh, there's the captain. Yeah. Alright, so... yeah, we want to not pull that captain, because he's the last one we want to not kill. I don't know where I'm supposed to get the suit from. Okay. Alright, we're almost up to 240 on our swords. Yeah, level 48. Okay. That was the goblin, right? That was the goblin. I knew it! Are you kidding me? I told him not to do it. That is enraging. And I wasted my freaking frost trap. That is not okay. That is so infuriating. I cannot believe... Now, what was the point of even doing any of this? I don't even know what to do. Like, I cannot believe we just ran this entire tribute run and the guy turned in the stupid thing. Like, I don't even know. This is, like, genuine... Most of the time I'm, like, pretty forgiving, but, like, this is such a enraging level of incompetence that, that I wasted these mats. And we screwed everything up. At least I already have the ogre tannin now. So I can get the freaking suit next time. But I'm going to have to go rebuy the frost oil and rebuy the thorium thing. So that's another 5, 6. So I guess this has turned into a non-tribute run. You're not going to usually see me lose my patience or temper like this. This was just such a screw up where we did the entire run correctly, but I didn't know enough because it's my first run, and the person leading the run was just the person that took the lead of the run and is so just the whole run. I just can't. I don't want to say anything because nothing I say is going to be positive. They're all like, oh, you know, we messed up on the boss. I don't care. We already blew the entire run. That person completely blew the run. They didn't roll. They didn't roll for the... And then they greeted and took that chest without even asking, which also killed the run. It's just so annoying. So annoying. Yeah, you need someone to get that key, whether it's a hunter or druid, rogue. I don't care about the stupid placement. The whole run is screwed anyway, so who cares? Might as well kill this guy too. Like I am really, it's a challenge to just grit this and finish this run out. I'm doing it for principle's sake, but this is one of the top times I've wanted to quit a run in my life. I just don't want to be that like douche that just walks away. And I am furious at the way this went down. They just so confidently lead and then be like, oh, I'm taking this right now. and then ruin the run. And I specifically said that's the guy we need for the suit. And then they're just, after they already wiped us with their cat, after they took that greedily without ever seeing, I had a shackle too, without. And then to just be like, oh well, I guess we have no choice now. And then to just go, like, there's no discussion. I just... Okay, so, next time we run, we'll have to run the Dire Maul tribute run. Well, we basically saw more or less how it went. We did most of it, so I guess there's that small silver lining. You would go to that goblin that we saved in the corner there, and you would give him the tannin and all the other mats that we have. He would give you a suit, and then this suit would, you would use the suit at this boss that they just wiped to, and he will then charge the way and let you in, and then when you fight the last boss, you only fight the ogre. The king. You don't fight his magister. So now we're gonna have to fight both. The defensive live, I don't care about it. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go in there and kill the dudes now. Yeah, just really... Or at least, you know, if you're gonna make such a big blunder, at least be, like, willing to own it. And be like, man, I screwed up. I ruined this run. Like, I will replace the mats that you spent. And I offer to run it again. Like, take ownership, but... Because you just single-handedly, not through a lack of skill, just through, like, ignorance and cocksuredness, ruined this run. Ruined the run that was, like, 90% done. And that's just, like, that's a lot. It's not like you screwed it up at the very beginning, you ruined the run. Ruined it. But it's a learning experience for me, so it's not nothing. We learned. We did gain some information out of all this. So there's that. There's nothing, it's not completely scot-free. And there is something to be said for that. So, you know, that's part of life too. I understand that. But this definitely peed in my Kool-Aid today. And the way in which it was handled added a lot of urine to the drink mix. For sure. Alright, so we might as well kill these guys now. I'm ready to be done with this. Yeah, it is. I don't know if that's... Is that really how it works? I don't think that's how it works. We'll find out. So, is it based on... how many are left alive? Is that what it's based on? Okay, let's find out. I guess. So let's see. I didn't... So is it only based... I thought you could not kill any named dudes. Or now if it's just the amount of people that you're saving, that's a whole other thing. And if that's the case, okay, fine. We'll try this again. The king is dead. Oh no, summon Mizzle the Crafty. He knows what to do next. Alright, I don't need the mail. And I don't need the... None of these are good. So let's talk to this guy. If you not talk to Mizzle, you not become the king. Talk to Mizzle the Crafty. Yeah, he's dead alright. That makes you the new king. Well, all of you. Gordok is yours now, boss. You should talk to me so you can learn everything there is about being the king. Is his assistant. Yeah, that's why I'm called whatever the crafty one.
I can't loot that right now.
Well, are you, like... You big boss now, you king. All hail King Glee Contessa. King of Gordok. Now that you the boss, all henchmen will give you tribute. You left some alive, yeah, boss? Let's see if my shoulders are better than that. 11 stamp, intellect, 9 spirit. 56. They're a pinch better. Oh, but now are they going to take it anyway? You big boss now, you king, all hail King Glee Contessa, King of Gordok. Now that you the boss, all henchmen will give you tribute. You left some alive, yeah, boss? I'm the new king, what are you talking about? You kill king, yeah? That means you take this place. That make you the new boss. Hail to the king. It's good to be the king. Now let's get back to what you were talking about before. Henchman, tribute. All henchmen of the boss, Stomper, Krieg, all 3 of the guards, Captain Kromkush, and the Observer give tribute to the new boss. If you kill a henchman, then that henchman can't give tribute. Each one you keep alive will give you more tribute. Keep all of them alive and you get the big tribute. Well then, show me the tribute. Okay.
I can't loot that right now.
I rolled on the Spalders. So, I won the roll on the Spalders, but they took that anyway. I am the king of the Gordok ogres, it's good to be the king. No, I don't care about this. I'm gonna just do whatever I want now, I don't... So here are a bunch of Gordok spirits on the outside. We are the king of the ogres, so it doesn't really matter. Sure, we can go back and figure stuff out. I'm just gonna explore. Who gives you that quest? Oh, the guy we killed. The guy we killed gives you the quest, by the way. So that was the most important one that we needed, so that we didn't have to do this dungeon over and over again. Because that guy that died is the one that gives you the quest. So, for me, it is lame. Yeah, see, unfinished Gordok business. The guy we killed gives me the quest that I need. No, I can't. So yeah, at least they're all our friends now. It's all open. You could go back now if you really wanted and get this goblin. I'm pretty sure you can just go back and get different tribute things now, but I don't know. I don't even really care. I'm more interested in doing this on another time. See this guy? Can you even talk to him? You got me good, boss. How you get by slip kick? I smart though. I watch next time. Har har. Nobody get by slip kick no more. Slip kick promise. Yeah, you're a real brainiac. Just how smart do you think you are, slip kick? I'll show you how smart I am, boss. You be extra smart with mighty magic mojo now. Maybe slip kick use magic on self? That would be a good idea. So he gave me a spell chance to crit buff. The chest, that wasn't that good. That also, I didn't get a chance to loot. Because somebody had that. They went ahead and just pushed through. This is the other guard right here. You demand now, dog. I am I? Well, what have you got for the new big dog of Gordok, Fengus? Fengus make you fierce, craze, rawr. Okay, attack power increased. There are a couple more guys. There's the cook, who's at the top, wherever he is. I don't know exactly where he's at. There he is right there. Stomper Krieg. This fatty. You're the boss now. Long live the new king. Krieg let you look at Gordok Hooch. Ogre Hooch, best of all Hooch, and Gordok Hooch, best of all Ogre Hooch. Maybe you buy from me? Yeah, boss? What do you mean buy? I'm the king now, and it's good to be the king. Then he gives me the Gordok taste test, so we are getting this one. You're the big boss now, so you get free sample of my better brews. These drinks boost you up and give you a good buzz. They're the they're the good ones, Chief. You try and tell Krieg yourself. Okay, so he gives me those, and he can also sell some goods. Okay, so we got some of these beers from him, and then the guy down in the middle. Okay. So, now, right here, this guy. Call me boss. What do you got for me? You're the king of the Gordok. You're at A number 1. I heard you was dead. Well, you won't be easy to make dead after this. Okay. So, if we look at the map again... I'm gonna tell this person how to... I don't care about the Chronoboom Displacer. I can't use that now. There you go. I don't need a Chronoboom Displacer. I'm good. I'm leaving. I don't care. I'm leaving without saying goodbye. I don't normally do that, but I am pissed at that group.
What are you just browsing my wares, or is there something specific I can help you find today?
I am gonna save the rest of this stuff. I actually can open the thorium lockbox if I want. Don't particularly want to right now. Alright, so next time we play, we're gonna have to do a tribute run again. So this did slow us down a patch. I am gonna have to buy a new frost oil again, and a new thorium, whatever the heck it's called, so I can remake that trap. So, yep, frost oil again one more time, so that's another 6 gold right there. And a thorium, whatever it's called, not shells, not the enchanted thorium bar. No, thorium tube, this thing, thorium widget. Okay, so there's 7 or 8 gold, which whatever, we made that, I'm sure, running around. Actually, I don't think we even did quite, because we got almost no gear from there. So, we actually are coming out right, either maybe we broke even, except for the cost of our time. We definitely lost out on, well, we might have broke even on gold, but yeah, we lost on the time. Alright, so that is what it would look like. That's more or less a tribute run. It was a partially successful tribute run, but we did not get the quest we needed. So, that is... I was a little pissy there and not very mature at the end, but, I just... The whole thing just rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't say anything... the whole run is ruined now, and they're like, no, it's not, no, it's not. You can still get these buffs. Like, I don't care. I don't have a Chrono Boon Displacer. I don't need the buffs. I really don't care. All right, about that. It's about the quests and the lore for me. All right, everybody. So thank you so much for watching and listening and tuning in. We're going to try it again on the next episode in a couple days. I appreciate it. And now that we know, we should be much better equipped when we do it the second time. Thanks, everybody, for joining me on my whiny little run. This episode's in the pipe 5x5.